Hey everybody, it's Ashley and welcome to practice. For today's practice, it's going to be a gentle moving flow. So if you have any props that you like, feel free to go ahead and grab them. I really like this routine. I think it's great for either in the morning, getting going, or like winding down in the afternoon or even before bed. So it's a little bit of movement, a little bit of flow, tiny bit of strength, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on our backs today. So however you want to get there, gently roll on down. Once you find a nice supported position on your back, send your left foot long, reaching towards the top of the mat, and hug your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers on top of your knee or your shin, or even on top of your hamstring, on top of the back of your thigh. So wherever you can kind of grab and pull, finding some compression with your leg and your belly outside of your rib cage. Just gently pull down on the knee. Keeping your shoulders nice and grounded on the earth. Gaze can be up towards the ceiling, and even your eyes can be closed. Just feel yourself breathing in this little shape. And then maybe start to move the knee around. So you can take circles or bring it out to the side and then back up to center. Anything that feels nice for you. Just notice what you feel and kind of go where you need to feel either a stretch or just any feeling at all. And gently bring your right knee back up to center. And then start to take it over to the left, a supine twist. The left leg can stay long, or you can bend the knee as much as you need. Right arm reaches out to the right. And keep your left hand on top of your left knee just for a little support, little tactile sensation, and like a gentle weight on top of your leg. If your right arm doesn't like to reach out to this side, I invite you to bring your right hand on top of your right rib cage. And feel yourself breathing right there into that space, into your right side body. And gently come back through center. We'll go straight away to the other side. So your right leg reaches long on the mat, hug your left knee in. Just feel this compression, your left thigh, kind of the outside of your left rib cage. And then soften your shoulders down, soften your jaw, your toes, and just breathe here. Super simple, but simple doesn't always mean easy. I'm just trying to focus right here on your breath. Tracing the breath in, and watching the breath as it moves out. You can stay right here if you're comfortable, or if you want to start some movement into your hip, bringing the knee out to the side and back to center, maybe some circles. Take one more breath here. And then come back to center, hug both knees into your chest, bring your hands to the back of your thighs, and gently start to rock and roll along the length of your spine, from shoulders to your hips. If this doesn't feel good, you can always roll to one side and gently press up. We'll all meet in tabletop position, hands and knees. If your wrists are a little tender, I invite you to walk your hands a little forward. Knees are underneath your hips. Take an inhale, lower your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. Cow pose, inhale. Exhale, cat press the mat away, round your spine, tuck your chin. 2 more, inhale, cow pose, belly lowers, gaze lifts, roll the shoulders down the back body. And then exhale, cat, tuck your chin, round your spine, press the mat away. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Stay in your cat pose and then shift your hips back towards your heels, child pose. Walk your fingertips forward if you'd like. Breathing here. Feel that compression now with both knees into your chest. You bring your forehead down to the mat. Maybe up high on a block or a pillow. Keep reaching your fingertips forward, feeling a nice stretch from your hips all the way up to your fingers. Take a deep breath in and out. On your next inhale, roll up into a tabletop position. And then extend your right toes back behind you on the mat. Find a little rock back and forth. You can even do some circles, warming up the wrist a little bit, getting into your ankles and the calves and in your right leg. And then bring your shoulders over your wrist. Modified side plank, ground through your right heel, so your toes are going to point out to the right. Kickstand your left foot back behind you. Left palm down, right arm reaches up. And see if you can squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward while you're still grounding down through your back foot. Deep inhale. Easy exhale. Do you want to start to reach your fingertips up towards the front of the room? Find a little bit more extension into your right side body. Bicep by your ear. Gaze can be straight forward or maybe down or up. Choose what variation you like for your neck. Inhale. Exhale, come back through your tabletop position. Switching sides. Left foot extends back long. Toes stay tucked on your mat. And then you just start to find a little rock back and forth or even some circles. Nice, find some stillness. Modified side plank, right palm down. Ground through your left heel. Kickstand your right foot out behind you and then reach your left arm up and overhead. Press your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, engage your muscles to find a stretch. And you can keep your left arm up and overhead or maybe reach your fingertips towards the front of the mat. Breathe here. Where can you soften? Finding some strength into your right palm, lifting up and out of your right shoulder. Inhale. And then exhale, come on back, tabletop position. Send your hips back, child's pose. Knees can widen. And then thread your needle, right arm underneath your left, and try and keep your chest square to the mat. So if you feel like your left side starts to pick up, maybe pull back on your right arm just a tad. So squaring your chest down to the mat, you can walk your left fingertips forward or maybe bring them in closer to your face for more support. And getting into your right shoulder. If you feel any pain or tingling in your right fingers, I invite you not to go so deep, so just come up a little bit. One more inhale. Exhale, let's switch sides. Right arm reaches forward, left arm threads under. So your palm faces up, back of your left hand down, and then square your chest back down to the mat. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, gently release. Press both hands into the mat. Find a child's pose for one more breath. And then exhale, roll up into a tabletop position. Finding your tabletop. Shoulders over your wrists. Knees under your hips. Take a breath in. On your exhale, start to walk your hands just a little forward of your shoulders. Good, one more inhale. On your exhale, gently lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra pose, tops of the feet press into the mat, hips are heavy. And then lift your belly up and in towards your spine as your heart starts to shine forward. Keep pointing your elbows back behind you, inhale. Exhale, press into your palms, child's pose, hips move back towards your heels. And we're gonna take that variation, that sequence, 2 more times. So inhale, roll forward, tabletop. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Strong back body, strong legs. Exhale, release back down to the earth. Good. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale here. Inhale, roll forward, tabletop. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, last time, cobra. Lift the heart, strong legs, strong core. Exhale, lower down. Press back into your child's pose just for one breath. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips all the way up and back. Good. Pedal out your dog here. Bend the knees, wiggle the hips side to side. Whatever you need in this first down dog of this practice. And then find some stillness. Inhale, your right leg rises. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right thumb. Lizard lunge. Nice, come up onto the fingertips. And then take a twist. Left arm reaches up, right fingertips stay down on the mat, or right forearm to right thigh. So finding this open twist here, breath in. Exhale, close your twist. Left palm down, right arm reaches up. Take a breath in. And exhale, trade sides once again. Right fingertips down, left arm up. Deep breath in. Exhale, last time, trade sides, left palm down, right arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, right hand plant, step all the way up and back, right foot meets your left. Inhale. And exhale. Lift your left leg high, three-legged dog, breath in. Exhale, left foot steps on the outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee down. Good. You know where we're going. Take your setup, breath in. On your exhale, left fingertips down or left forearm to thigh. Right arm reaches up. Open, twist, inhale. Exhale, right palm down, left arm up. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the other side. Left fingertips or forearm down, right arm reaches up. Can you spiral your chest, your ribs towards the right? Inhale. Exhale, close your twist. Right palm down, left arm reaches up. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps back to meet the right. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop roll forward. Knees lower down. Cow pose, breath in. Exhale, cat, tuck and round the spine. Two more, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more, inhale. And exhale, round. Nice, back into your neutral tabletop, downward facing dog, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hips move up and back. Step your right foot to your right thumb, ground down through your back heel. Warrior two, rise up, shoulders over your hips, and anchor straight down with your hips as your feet kind of pull in towards one another, like you're gonna make a little wrinkle into the mat. You're pulling isometrically, and then feel your muscles turn on in your legs. Extend your arms out. If your shoulders are cranky and talking to you, hands can always come to your hips. Take a breath in. On your exhale, straighten your front leg, triangle pose, tick-tock forward. Right arm down, left arm up. Find anywhere where you want with that right hand. The shin, your foot, the floor, a block, a book, anything you need. Maybe a chair's right there you can hold on to. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, rise up, shoulders over your hips. Click your heels in, toes out, goddess pose. If you need to wiggle your feet in where you like, take your time to get there. And then once again, anchor your hips down. As you squeeze your glutes, drive your knees out to the side. Good. Palms at heart center, inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Plant your hands, step all the way up and back. Roll forward, high plank, breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Untuck your toes, and then interlace your hands behind your low back. On your inhale, locust pose, lift your heart, maybe lift your legs, or your feet can stay grounded, and maybe you roll side to side. It's getting into your shoulders, a little strength in the back body, a little release in the front. Inhale. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. And step your left foot to your left thumb. Warrior two, ground through your back heel. Take your time. Inhale rises you up into your warrior two. Exhale settles you in. Good, one more breath here. Inhale. On your exhale, triangle pose, straighten your front leg out. You can heel toe your back foot in if you'd like. And then reach your heart forward, your head forward. Find your crease in your left hip. When you can't reach any forward, reach the right arm up, your left arm down for support. Gaze anywhere that it's comfortable for your neck. Up, down, straight ahead. And can you bring your left ribs underneath your right? Good. Take a breath in. On your exhale, rise up, shoulders over your hips. Click your heels in, goddess pose. Hands come to heart center. Sink down, find your anchor point. Inhale. Exhale here. Good, one more breath, you've got it. And then down dog on your exhale. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, roll forward, high plank position. Knees can lower first as you lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, interlace your hands behind your low back. Do the funky thumb on top, the one that you normally don't do. And then reach your knuckles towards your heels. Feet can stay on the earth. You can rock side to side, or if you want to lift the feet, pull the low belly up and in. Good, anchor through your hips. Inhale. Exhale, gently release all the way back down to the earth. Good. Press up and back, downward facing dog. We'll take that sequence one more time on each side. Inhale, lift your right leg high this time. Step your right foot to your right thumb, warrior two. Cartwheel all the way up and open. Deep inhale. Exhale, triangle pose, straighten your front leg out, tick-tock down. Open your heart towards the left. Maybe you change your perspective this time. You can bring your gaze up towards your thumb, maybe straight forward. If you like it down, it can be a nice gentle release on the neck. Inhale. Exhale, rise up, press through your feet. Strong core lifts you. Click your heels in, toes out. Come into your goddess. Deep breath in and out. Good, listen for the change this time. Start to straighten your right leg out, left forearm, left thigh, and reach your right arm up and overhead. Kind of like a funky side angle. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, right forearm, right thigh, straighten your left leg out. Reach your left arm up and over. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Spiral the chest down, plant your hands, step up and back. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, locust pose. You can take the bind or not behind the back. Reach the hands back towards the hips. Float the feet. So focus on a strong back body like you're levitating off of the earth instead of a big back bend. Can you lift the back of your head up towards the ceiling? Lengthening your neck. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. All the way up and back. Reach your hips, press through your palms. Your left leg rises this time, three-legged dog. Step it forward, warrior two, left foot to your left thumb. Ground down through your back heel. Cartwheel all the way up and open. Take up a lot of space here for you. And 2 breaths here. Feel your breath move in. Feel your breath move out. It does the work for you. One more round just for you. Begin to straighten your left leg, triangle pose. You can heel toe your back foot in if you'd like. Tick-tock forward, open your chest to the right this time. Can you squeeze your right glute to press your right hip forward? Are you still breathing? Inhale. And exhale. One more breath to prepare. Inhale. Exhale, rise up, goddess pose. Click your heels in, toes move out. Sink down. And really use your glutes to drive your knees wide. Let that be your support system. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, left forearm, or that's your right forearm, right thigh, and then extend your left leg. Keep pulling your right knee wide. Inhale. Exhale back through center. Take a breath in. Exhale, other side, left forearm, left thigh, extend your right leg. But pull back on your left knee. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant the hands, step all the way up and back. Last time here, inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, locust, untuck your toes, lift your heart. And then when you're ready, float your hands. If you want to interlace them back behind your back, feel free. Any other variation of this position that you would like, take it. But I want you to feel supported. Feel strength in your ease. One more breath in. Exhale, gently release all the way down to the earth. Let one cheek fall towards the ground or your arms. And just breathe. If you had one cheek onto the mat, simply switch sides. Opposite ear, opposite cheek to the earth. Begin to slide your hands back towards your ribs. Press up into a tabletop. And then have a seat, swing your feet around. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, knees out wide, finding a butterfly position. So if you'd like a diamond shape, you can bring the heels out a little further from the body. That can get into the outer hips a little more. Or if you'd like to pull the heels in closer to the body, that can get into the inner thighs a little more, depending on your body type and how you feel today. So take your options. On your inhale, sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, two options. You can bring your hands back behind you, lifting the heart, little open butterfly. Or if you'd like to fold and close it off, hinge at your hips, and then fold over your legs, over your feet. But think about a long spine. So if you feel that you're super rounded, maybe you don't go as deep. Maybe come up a little higher. Notice how that feels. A few breaths here. Feel your heart rate start to slow down. Notice where you might be holding tension. And can you gently exhale and just soften those areas? Try and find a little bit of release. Your next breath in, rise back up. Keep your right heel hugging in towards your left thigh as you extend your left leg and out in front of you. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold up and over. You can always bend into your left knee. If you find, once again, your spine is really rounded, it's going to take the pressure out of your low back. Your leg doesn't have to be straight. And can you gently just release, let it go, let your toes be soft. So we're getting into the muscle instead of a nerve stretch. Take 2 more breaths. Your next inhale, bring your shoulders back up over your hips, rise up. Hug your right knee into your chest, and then step your right foot on the outside of your left leg. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. This is enough, stay right here. Or if you'd like to add in the twist, exhale, hug your left or your right knee into the inner side of your left elbow. And bring your right hand, your right fingertips back behind you. Inhales lift you, create space. Exhale, twist just a little bit. Breathe full and deep front to back, left to right in your twist. Soften your shoulders. Come back through center, gently release, and we'll switch sides. So right leg extends out in front of you. Left knee goes wide, left foot on the inner of your right leg. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, gently begin to fold. You can walk your hands forward, bend your knee. So this side could feel a lot different than the other, and that is 100% okay. So if you can relax your foot and breathe a little deeper with each breath. This helps the body know that it's safe to be here. So keep those breaths nice and full, expansive. Two more breaths right here. When you're ready, gently come back up, nice tall spine. Hug your right knee, that's your left knee. Maybe my lefts and rights today. Hug your left knee into your chest and then step it on the outside of your right leg. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, hook your right elbow around your left knee for your twist. And remembering every inhale brings you a little bit of space. Every exhale takes you where you want to go. Soften your shoulders, soften your jaw. And then your next inhale, come back through center. Uncross your legs. Come all the way down onto your back. Soles of the feet stay planted on the earth. Knees point up towards the ceiling. Walk your heels in towards your hips a little bit. Bring your hands down towards your hips, palms facing down. And on your inhale, press through the heels. Lift the hips up, soft bridge pose. So it doesn't have to be a super big back bend. We're trying to focus on lengthening the front sides of your body, getting into some hip extension, especially if you sit a lot or walk a lot or even run. Just finding a little bit of extension through the front body. Inhale. Exhale, gently roll down. Good, one more. Press through the heels. Lift your hips. Back of your head presses into the earth. A little soft bridge pose. Pull back on your heels. Feel your hamstrings turn on. And on your next exhale, gently roll on down. Nice release. Lie here for a moment, let your spine recalibrate. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest, Apanasana. You can rock side to side, whatever feels good on your back. And then finding a happy baby, soles of the feet reach up towards the ceiling, knees come out wide. You can grab the backs of your thighs, shins, ankles, or the insides or outsides of your feet. And then let your knees go wide, pull the knees down. And then see if you can lengthen your tailbone towards the front of the mat. So a nice long spine. You're gonna rock side to side or straighten one leg or the other. Feel free, you can straighten both at the same time. Just moving into some organic movement. And then when you're ready, taking your time, releasing all the way down onto your backs. Hands can come somewhere on your body, or they can come out wide. Finding your Shavasana shape. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. See if you can allow the body to settle, to be still. Sometimes this is the hardest part of the practice. If your mind starts racing, if it starts talking to you or jumping to your to-do list, that's okay. That's part of its job. All you have to do is notice the thoughts. Try and bring your attention, your awareness back to your breath. Tracing your inhales in, and then watching your exhales move out. And allow your breath to deepen. Inviting small movements back into your fingers and toes. If it's comfortable, take a full body stretch. Reach your arms up and overhead from fingertips to toes. Get long. And on your exhale, gently roll to one side, cradling your head in your arms and pausing for a moment. Begin to gently press up into a nice, easy seated position. Eyes can be opened or closed. Let's take one more breath together to close out our practice. Inhale. Open your mouth side out. Exhale. Thank you so much for sharing the practice with me today. I hope you feel invigorated, calm, any other way you wanted to feel for your practice today. Until we meet again soon, take good care.